What's up, sneaker fam? Today I've got something special for you. I'm giving away a Soul Sphere shirt to one of our subscribers. Yep, free merch alert. Here's the deal. Once this channel hits 50 subscribers, I'll pick one lucky subscriber to get that dope Soul Sphere tee. So smash that subscribe button and stick around for the details on how to enter. But that's not all we're hyped about today. In this video, I'm counting down the top 5 most comfortable Air Jordan sneakers you can rock right now, ranked by comfort and popularity. If you've ever wondered which Jordans won't punish your feet after a long day, this list is for you. And trust me, some of these might surprise you. Quick favor. As we go through the list, drop a comment and join the convo. What's your favorite Jordan model of all time? Which Jordans do you find the most comfortable? And which sneaker on this list blows your mind the most? Let me know. I'll be reading every comment. Gotta get to know my fellow sneakerheads. All right, you ready? Let's kick this off. 5. Air Jordan 7, the Olympic champion. Coming in at number 5 is the Air Jordan 7. This pick might surprise some of you, but hear me out. The AJ7 is seriously comfy on foot. It was one of the first Jordans to incorporate Nike's Huarache technology, basically a neoprene inner sock that hugs your foot nice and snug. They also switched up the cushioning to a lighter Phylon foam in the midsole, making the 7s lighter and less stiff than earlier retro Jordans. The result? A shoe you can wear all day, whether you're hitting the court or strolling the city. The ankle and tongue have thick padding, so the 7 feels plush once you break it in. Don't sleep on the comfort of these classics. Story time. Michael Jordan rocked the Air Jordan 7 during the 1992 Barcelona Olympics with the legendary Dream Team, and even earned a gold medal in them. The special Olympic AJ7 colorway, with MJ's number 9 on the back, became iconic. If these kicks were comfortable enough for MJ to dominate on a global stage, you know they're good for us mere mortals. Another fun fact, Nike had some wild commercials for the 7s featuring Bugs Bunny. Yep, Hair Jordan was a thing, and it cemented the 7's place in pop culture. Alright, that's number 5. Now let's throw it back to the late 80s for number 4. 4. Air Jordan 3, the icon that saved Nike. At number 4, we've got the Air Jordan 3, an absolute classic in the Jordan lineup and a solid sneaker for comfort. The AJ3 might not have the ultra-fancy cushioning of newer models, but it's got some great things going for it. There's a padded collar and tongue that make it feel nice and plush around your ankle. It was also one of the first Jordans to feature a visible air unit in the heel for impact protection, big tech in 1988, with an encapsulated air unit in the forefoot, so you get a bit of that walking on air vibe. The midsole is on the firmer side. They used a stiff foam back then, but many sneakerheads swear that the AJ3 is one of the comfiest retros for just kicking around town. It's the kind of shoe that molds to your foot after a few wears and becomes a reliable go-to. Now, the Air Jordan 3 isn't just comfy, it's legendary. This is the sneaker that saved Michael Jordan's partnership with Nike in '88. Designer Tinker Hatfield stepped in and created a masterpiece. The iconic elephant print accents, the first ever Jumpman logo on the tongue, and that sleek mid-cut silhouette. The story goes that MJ was considering leaving Nike, but when he saw the Jordan 3 design, he was sold, and the rest is history. Cultural moment? How about MJ's free throw line dunk in the 1988 slam dunk contest wearing the white cement 3s? That image of him flying through the air in those 3s is burned into basketball history. Plus, Spike Lee's Mars Black Mun commercials for the Jordan 3, It's Gotta Be the Shoes, helped launch sneaker culture into the mainstream. Talk about epic moments tied to a shoe. I'm curious how many of you put 3s above everything else. Alright, from the shoe that put Nike back on the map, let's jump to a 90s legend for number 3. 3 Air Jordan 11, the legendary Space Jam. Number 3 on our list is the one and only Air Jordan 11, a shoe so famous it practically introduced itself. Most of us fall in love with the AJ11 for its looks, but let's talk comfort. The Jordan 11 was a game changer. It features a full-length air sole unit, meaning there's an air cushion running under the entire foot. Translation: each step has some bounce. The midsole foam is nice and responsive, and the ankle area is wrapped in a thick padded mesh that feels soft around your Achilles. Now yes, that shiny patent leather around the toe looks fancy, and it is, but it also adds structure without needing a ton of heavy overlays, which keeps the shoe supportive yet relatively light. Out of the box, the patent leather can be a bit stiff on the flex, but once you break your 11s in, oh man, they're smooth. I've done full-day excursions in my 11s, and my feet were surprisingly happy at day's end. So the AJ11 isn't just a pretty face, It's built to be worn and admired, of course. Now on to the storytelling, and the Air Jordan 11 has stories for days. Michael Jordan first wore the 11 during the Bulls' historic 72-10 championship season in 1995-96, after coming back from baseball. Tinker Hatfield designed the shoe while MJ was retired, with the hope that Mike would return and wear them, and he did. The 11 was so special to Jordan that he even broke them out early in the 95 playoffs, rocking the now famous Concord colorway. And who can forget the movie Space Jam? MJ rocked a black version of the 11s in that film, which we all now know as the Space Jam 11s. When those finally released to the public, people went absolutely bananas, camping overnight, lines around the block. It was the must-have sneaker. The AJ11 is also culturally iconic beyond the court. Remember when RB group Boys II Men wore polished Air Jordan 11s with suits to an awards show in the 90s? That's how slick these look. You could, and some people do, wear 11s with a tux and still look fly. How do you feel about the comfort of 11s? Are you rocking your 11s all day? Or do you keep them on ice for special occasions only? Let me know in the comments if the AJ11 is your go-to comfort kick, or if you think it's maybe a tiny bit overhyped. No judgment, we all have that one shoe. Alright, we're down to the top two. These next two J's are absolute heavyweights in the comfort game. Let's get into it. Air Jordan 12, the flu game warrior. Runner-up at number 2 is the Air Jordan 12, and let me tell you, these are serious when it comes to comfort and support. If you've ever worn a pair of 12s, you'll know why they rank so high. For starters, the AJ12 was the first Jordan to feature full-length Zoom Air cushioning. That means there's a springy Zoom Air unit running from heel to toe, giving you a little bounce with every step. Your feet feel supported and energized at the same time. One fan described it like feeling Boeing underfoot, and I 100% agree. On top of that, the 12 has a thick midsole and a sturdy carbon fiber shank plate. You can see those little carbon fiber peaks on the outsole that add stability. So not only is it cushioned, it's also stable and supportive. A great combo for comfort. The AJ12 is built like a tank. The upper is usually high-quality leather or suede that forms to your foot, and it has these tall sides that really protect your ankles. Despite being tough and somewhat heavy, they're shockingly comfortable to wear for hours. They've even got quality inspired by the greatest player ever written on the heel tab. And yes, they mean quality and comfort too. Now, the cultural moments tied to the Jordan 12 are legendary, especially something dubbed the flu game. In Game 5 of the 1997 NBA Finals, Michael Jordan famously wore the black and red Air Jordan 12s while battling a 103-degree fever, or food poisoning, depending on which story you believe. He looked absolutely drained, but he still dropped 38 points to lead the Bulls to a crucial win. 38 points while sick. The image of MJ leaning on Scottie Pippen, barely able to stand but still wearing those flu game 12s, is an enduring NBA moment. That story instantly made the AJ12 a part of sports folklore. And every time you wear those black and red 12s, you're literally wearing a piece of that story. Beyond the flu game, the Jordan 12 was also inspired by design elements of Japan's rising sun flag. Those radiating stitch lines on the sides mimic sun rays, and a 19th century dress boot. It was a blend of luxury and performance. You get that sense of luxury in the leather and stitching, and the performance in how it cushions and supports. The 12s also carried MJ through the 97 finals to his 5th championship, so they definitely did their job. Some of you might even prefer the 12s over our next shoe, and I can't blame you. Let me know in the comments if you'd swap these into the top spot. Alright folks, this is it. Top spot time. Drumroll please. Which Air Jordan is the most comfortable of them all? Let's unveil number 1. Air Jordan 13, the Black Cat Comfort King. And finally, at number 1, we have the Air Jordan 13, the Comfort King of the Jordan lineup, at least in my book, and many would agree. If pure comfort is what you're after, the AJ13 delivers in spades. This sneaker was built with dual Zoom Air units, one in the heel and one in the forefoot, so you get that responsive, springy cushioning under both ends of your foot. The midsole uses a lightweight Phylon foam, which keeps the shoe from feeling clunky. When you put on a 13, the first thing you notice is how pillow-soft the interior feels. There's ample padding around the collar and the tongue, hugging your foot just right. I vividly remember the first time I tried on my Jordan 13 Flint Retros. I was shocked at how comfortable they were straight out of the box. No joke, I walked around the store grinning because it felt that good. The 13s are breathable, flexible, and cushioned. A perfect combo for wearing on the court or on the street all day long. Many OG sneakerheads say the Jordan 13 really feels like walking on air, and I can't disagree. If I had to pick one pair of J's for a day of non-stop activity, it'd be the 13s, hands down. Beyond comfort, the Air Jordan 13 has an awesome backstory and place in culture. Tinker Hatfield designed it inspired by Michael's alter ego as a black cat, or panther. Look at the outsole. Those pods actually resemble a panther's paw, and that green holographic jewel on the ankle. That's the panther's eye watching you. It's such a cool design detail that really sets the 13 apart. MJ wore the Air Jordan 13 during the 1997-98 season, which we now lovingly call the Last Dance season, his final year with the Chicago Bulls. And boy, did he put in work. He had multiple 40-plus point games wearing the 13s, and he won his 6th championship that year, switching to the 14s for the very last shot, but that's another story. Culturally, the AJ13 also made a splash in Hollywood. Ever seen Spike Lee's film He Got Game? There's an unforgettable scene of Ray Allen's character Jesus Shuttlesworth getting a fresh pair of black and white Jordan 13s. After that, those 13s literally got nicknamed the He Got Game 13s. When a shoe stars in a movie alongside Denzel Washington, you know it's got some serious cachet. Sneakers, sports, movies, the Jordan 13 hit that trifecta. So there you have it. The Air Jordan 13 takes the crown as the most comfortable Jordan in my lineup. Did this pick surprise you? If you've tried the 13s, do you feel the same bliss that I do? And if you haven't tried them yet, put them on your wish list. You won't regret it. That's our list of the top 5 most comfortable Air Jordans you can get your feet into. Quick recap. At number 5, we had the AJ7, number 4, the AJ3, number 3, the AJ11, number 2, the AJ12, and number 1, the AJ113. Each one is a legend in its own right, and you really can't go wrong with any of them if comfort is what you're after. Now, as promised, let's talk about how you can win that SoulSphere shirt. Entering the giveaway is simple. 1. Subscribe to this channel, and 2. Drop a comment below on this video. It can be about your favorite Jordan, which shoe you think is the comfiest, or which pick on my list surprised you the most. Any comment, along with being subscribed, will count as your entry. Once we hit 50 subscribers, I'll randomly select one of you awesome folks from the comments to send the SoulSphere tee. One click, one comment, and you're in. I can't wait to hook one of you up with some fresh gear. If you're already subbed, you're good. Just make sure to comment. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out till the end. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, and maybe share this with a fellow sneakerhead who's always complaining about their feet. Let's help them out. I've got plenty more sneaker stories, reviews, and energetic countdowns coming your way, so stay tuned. Good luck in the giveaway, fam. I'll announce the winner as soon as we hit that 50 subscriber mark. Until next time, keep lacing up and keep chasing those kicks. Peace.